Hello, hello, welcome. If you are new to this channel, may this work be as deep of benefit to you as it is and has been for me on my own healing journey, opening your mind, exposing yourself to new ideas, really turning over topics and pondering. Welcome to you. And if you are returning, welcome back. I love that you're enjoying these pondering videos. As always, if you like the video, hit the like button. That way I know that this is the kind of content that's really resonating with you. If you really love a video, send it to a friend and help them be inspired by something that maybe was inspiring for you. And if you really want to ponder with me in real time, hit the subscribe button, and that way you get notified when these videos first come out. So what we're doing here today is we are on day 3, okay, day 3 of the people-pleasing challenge, right? People-pleasing challenge. At the end of this video, I'm going to post the first 2 so you can see the first 2 if you haven't seen it. And if you haven't seen this top 10 signs you might be a people pleaser, check out that video above, okay? Because that's the top 10 signs that you're a people pleaser. And we're going to be going through for the next videos, each one talking about that so that we can get really into true service, okay? True service. People pleasing sometimes feels like service, but when we dive in a little bit, no, not so much service. So let's talk about today, day 3. What are we talking about? We're talking about self-esteem. Okay, self-esteem. So what is self-esteem? It is your opinions and your beliefs about yourself, right? Your opinions and your beliefs about yourself. Well, your opinions and your beliefs about yourself directly influence your decisions and the choices that you make in your life, right? Decisions and choices that you make in your life. Do you take care of yourself? Right? Do you eat well? Do you sleep well? Do you have healthy relationships? What are you feeding your brain? What are you watching, listening to, talking about, right? So how you show up for your self-care and how you show up on your, what we call Dharma path directly is influenced by the self-esteem that you have. Okay. So if we know that we are, creating service this month and we have low self-esteem, it's going to change sort of the dynamic. So let's talk about what are some signs that you have low self-esteem. So you are blaming yourself for when things go wrong, right? You are comparing yourself to others and always feeling like you're not good enough. You feel like you are undeserving of happiness, or you're undeserving of health, or undeserving of love. You are negatively talking about yourself, like in your mind or even out loud. You're saying things like, I suck, or I'm no good at that, or I'm stupid, right? Or the worst is when you make these self-deprecating jokes, when you're sort of your shtick is putting yourself down regularly. I find that tremendously uncomfortable to be around someone who's constantly putting themselves down. I don't think it's funny. Okay. So if you're doing these things, chances are you have low self-esteem. Now, I want to show you how this affects our service. So let me come on over here to our high-tech ways. I'm going to share the screen. Okay. So again, self-esteem is how we value and perceive ourselves. These opinions and beliefs we have about ourselves affect what choices and decisions we make in all the areas of our lives. As I said, how we eat, how much we're sleeping, why we don't make time for exercise. And our self-esteem directly influences how we feed ourselves in our bodies, how we feed our minds, how we feed our relationships or our spirit. And if we can define service as helping others without expectation or without feeling like things got to be reciprocated, then our serving is sometimes tainted because we have this low opinion of ourselves, right? If I have a low opinion of myself and I'm serving, I'm now dependent on you giving me validation. Oh, she's so helpful. Oh, she's so supportive. Oh, she's always showing up. And your opinion of me becomes my opinion of me, right? These activities, as many as I can sign up for, I need more and more activities, more and more places to sign up and be helpful so that I can feel good about myself. So my question for you, my pondering is, am I serving as a way of self-seeking my worth? Am I serving as a way of self-seeking my worth? Okay. And that's the question. So is this still service? So one of the things I want to offer you at the end of this video is a book that I find very helpful to sort of developing your self-worth, sort of developing your self-esteem of how you feel about yourself. And there's two ways that I think that we could ponder this week for you to sort of lift this up. Number one is, how often are you seeking other people's opinions, seeking other people's approvals, seeking people's advice? And is it just a habit where you're constantly or consistently going outside of yourself to get resolution, right? Is that a habit? Or do you really not think you know? So that's the first awareness. And number two, self-discovery. Self-discovery. This week, you're looking at yourself. Who am I outside of these friends, outside of this family, outside of this work environment? What do I like to do? How do I like to show up? What do I like to read about? What am I interested in? And as I said, this book, The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, is a great way to sort of start that process. It's a 12-week program. Every morning you start with some journaling pages. You take yourself out on little artist dates, where you just do things for yourself that nobody else needs to be a part of, so that you get into the idea of self-discovery. Who am I? Who am I? Right? And P.S., you are the one that's watching yourself live life, right? You are the spirit, that big self, watching yourself live life. But we get so caught up in the day-to-day, right? We think I'm a mom and I'm a teacher and I'm, doing this video for you. I think that's who I am, but that's not who I am. I am the big self, right? I am the spirit self having this human experience. So that's what we're talking about. So jump on those two things: self-discovery, grab some journaling pages, join the inner circle, do something where you can sort of uncover who you really are, number one. And number two, watch how much you're putting other people in charge of your life. You're not doing it for yourself. You're constantly or consistently looking at what other people think you should do, instead of really being guided by your own self, your own inner wisdom. Okay. As always, may that work be of deep benefit for you. I will see you in our next video, where we're talking about truth, hiding the truth, not wanting to tell the truth. It's another doozy. All right. I hope this work is of benefit to you. As I've said, deep bows, so much love. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I really, really do. And thanks for walking this path with me.